Close Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Bacon versus Bacon. You all have been together for 4 years and married for 2 years, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Bacon, you've brought this case today because you believe the love has just gone out of your relationship because of allegations of cheating.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Before we talk about that, let me ask you, what made you two fall in love and what made you eventually propose to her?
Well, Your Honor, I met Mariah about 4 years ago, and we was at my family's house, and we had they was having a party. And I inquired to my cousin, I say, who is that? And he say, that's Mariah. I said, she got a man? He say, nah. So I said, skedaddle on over there expeditiously. I say,
skedaddle expeditiously.
Okay,
now,
I
some
heard
people
that.
Skedaddle.
And some people do
move
it
expeditiously.
Yeah.
But he skedaddle expeditiously.
Yeah,
I heard that.
Yeah, there we go.
And then he put that voice on her. Tell me what would that sound like?
Well, you know, I say, hey, how you doing? My name's George. You got a man?
You went right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at her.
I ain't mad at you. She's beautiful. I agree.
I get it.
So you didn't want to waste no time, let somebody slip in there. Is that right? Is he telling the story right?
He's telling it right, yeah.
All right, look at her smiling. She liked that story. Okay, so what did you think about him?
I mean, I had actually been eyeing him, like, because I've seen him around and people know him. It was really a dream, because he's the type of man I always wanted to be with.
All right, so you two get together. What's your relationship like when you get together?
Oh, like freaking frack. Peanut butter and jelly. We great. That's my soulmate.
So what did you fall in love with about her?
At the beginning of the relationship, I was going through some trials and tribulations. I had got shot in the head over a parking spot. Now, when I got shot, they called her and told her that I was dead. You know, so I called her after I got to the hospital and told her that I got shot in the head, I'm okay. If they come in there, the doctor coming in right now, I'll call you back later.
So you're in the hospital, what are you thinking about?
All I was thinking about was Mariah and my kids.
So my understanding is 3% of the folks who get shot in the head survive. Right. So you're one of those people.
Yes.
And the whole thing that kept you in the game was the thought of Mariah and your children.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
And that kept you alive.
Yes, Your Honor.
What was it like, you've heard that he's died and you get a call from him? That would...
I mean, at first, like you said, his cousin had called me and told me he was dead. But I'm like, I can't believe this right now. So he actually eventually called me at 5 o'clock in the morning, woke me up. He said, babe, I just been shot in the head. They're going to discharge me from the hospital, but I'll call you when I get a chance. And he just hung up the phone. So I'm like, how do you expect me to react? I just stood, I didn't go to work, I stayed up. I was just calling my best friend, talking to my best friend. She was trying to calm me down the whole time because he had lost his phone through all of that, so I couldn't call him to check on him.
So how soon after that did you propose?
A year. You know, I got down on one knee and I asked her, will you marry me?
How did you say it? Let me hear how you said it.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Mariah, will you please marry me, my queen?
I don't know how any woman can say no to that.
I'm telling you. So how do we go from the woman who kept you in the game, bended knee, become my queen, to you standing here accusing her of cheating?
It's phone calls at the wrong time of night.
Okay. What time is the wrong time of night?
After 12 o'clock.
Okay. So who are these calls coming from?
One of her exes.
And with that, he already knows there are a few people out there that they do want me back, and they may call me or text me late at night, and I won't answer the phone because there's nothing that needs to be talked about at night because there's no reason.
All right, so you admit that you're getting these late night phone calls from your exes.
Yes.
And they want you back.
Yes, they do.
And you know they want you back.
Yeah.
But you believe that there's something else going on. Have you found anything that supports that?
Oh my God, check it out. We got naked pictures that ain't came to my phone. Nakedness.
Where are these naked pictures?
In the phone that she had. See, this is what happened. We was in the kitchen cooking, right? Now my phone on the charger. So I'm one of them people that I catch priceless moments. She in there cooking. I wanted to, yeah, gotcha. But it didn't go that way. I pick up the phone, I go to the camera. Then I go, camera roll. Whoa, hold on. Sugarfoot, what you doing? You know what I mean? I'm like, nah, I ain't never seen these pictures before.
Oh, so you all at home, you grab her phone.
Exactly.
You go, you hit the camera.
That's when all hell broke loose.
And what pictures do you see?
Nakedness.
Of who?
My wife.
And these are pictures you hadn't seen before.
Though.
Ms. Bacon, why are there naked pictures on your phone that your husband hasn't seen?
As a female, we may take 1,000, maybe 100 pictures. We'll put up maybe 2 or 3 of those, and we don't send the rest of them.
Hold on,
That's
but you
exactly
don't
what
take a
happened. I sent
portfolio.
him most of those pictures, but it was maybe
Okay.
4 or 5 of those I didn't send him.
Did you send those pictures to someone else?
No, I didn't.
That's the thing.
They stayed in my phone. They're in my phone.
So most people will delete those.
Right.
I don't delete pictures. I don't. I have 1,000 pictures in my phone, maybe of the same one, and I just.
So you even keep the pictures you don't like. That's what you're testifying to today.
Yes.
That's suspect.
Mr. Bacon, you think she sent these pictures to somebody else?
Yeah.
And you're still going to testify that you're not cheating.
Yes, I am.
Now, see, I was out of town. My cousin called me. Say, hey, it's men going in and out your apartment. So I get on the phone. Hey, babe, what's going on? Anybody come over there? She's like, nah. I say, anybody been in the house? She's like, nah. I say, okay, I don't like arguing, Anna. I love the lady. Because, you know, in the heat of a moment, you argue, say the wrong things that you regret later on. So I don't like arguing. I left it alone. Now, he called me again, tell me the same thing.
Okay.
I didn't call and inquire about nothing. I waited till I got home and asked her. That's when she went on and told me. Her ex came and brought some papers.
Ms. Bacon, why did you lie to him?
I did not lie to him. What he asked me was, did anybody come by that day? And no, nobody had came by that day. But he was gone for roughly 2 weeks. So in that time frame, yeah, people came to the door looking for him because he's an active individual. Everyone knows him. So, and my ex wasn't the one that came by. It was someone to drop off court papers from my ex.
All right. You have a witness, Mr. Bacon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Would you please stand and step to the podium?
Yes, step up to this.
Would you please state your name?
Damon Colum.
And how are you familiar with Mr. Bacon?
This is my cousin, Your Honor.
Okay. Share with the court what you witnessed.
Okay, well, when we pull in our apartment complex, my apartment was right at the beginning of the steps. He stayed right down the hall from me.
Okay.
He got to go past my door to get to his house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So one day I'm coming home and I hear a door shut. Now, I'm familiar with where his door is, so I kind of felt it came from that area, you know what I'm saying? And as I'm going up the stairs, I see an unfamiliar face walking past me. Now, I'm not sure about this man. I've never seen him before. So, you know, like my cousin said, I called him right away, like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody unfamiliar inside their residence. I ain't never seen this man. I'm just letting you know. Later on in the day, I sit in the house for a while, and I think I was running out to the store or something, and I seen another dude. Now, at this point, I'm like, hold on now.
Ms. Bacon.
And like I said, it was a couple people, like I said, I had someone drop off court papers. I had a few people come by, stop by for him. Other than that, that was it.
At this time, the court will call cybersecurity expert, Mr. Gregory Evans. Ron, please escort Mr. Evans into the courtroom.
Yes, Sean.
Good day, Mr. Evans. How are you?
I'm doing great. Yourselves?
How are you,
Good.
Mr. Evans?
It's good to see you. Yeah. When you do a forensic examination, what do you do?
I go through the phone, we look through all social media, and we look for all deleted text messages, pictures, videos, anything that's been on the phone, including different apps.
So, Mr. Evans, what, if anything, did you uncover on Miss Bacon's phone?
On her phone, instead of using the traditional text messaging that comes on your phone, she had downloaded another text messages service to use. And so when you look at her phone and you look through her text messages, it doesn't look like she texted anybody but her mom or her husband or something. But with this other app, she's text messaging other people that would not show up, but you have to know to look for this app.
And as a cybersecurity expert, you found that is an effective way to kind of hide communications with people.
Oh, definitely. When you want to have a conversation and you don't want someone else to know about it and they're not expecting to look for another app, that's what people use.
Okay, so did you, in fact, find conversations with other men?
Oh, yes. I found several messages from different men, some from within the past week, all right? And those are right here.
Like, for real?
A man says, love to meet. My girlfriend away now and I want romance.
Wow.
Hey, babe, did you want to stop by today? My flight got pushed back to tomorrow morning.
Hey, babe, yeah, I can come see you tonight if that's okay.
Miss Bacon,
These are two
What's up,
different men.
did you do this?
I did, yeah. I did. I talked to a couple men. Okay, yeah, I did. But we never did anything. Nothing ever happened.
This has been in the last week.
Yes.
How do you explain that?
It's just lately I've been literally by myself. I'm gonna say that. I work at home, so it's like I'm by myself. It's like he'll go out with his friends, he'll be gone all day, then I take care of the kids, and then I'm literally by myself. And as soon as I get off work, he's gone. So I literally spend all day by myself.
If you're lonely, get a dog, fam.
Okay, Miss Bacon, that is a really weak excuse that I'm at home alone. I mean, what are you doing?
I literally take care of everything. Like, it used to be both of us, you know, we take care of it. But literally, it's me. I take care of everything, literally from morning to night to bills to everything.
All right, so you've never had any kind of contact with these men?
No. Like I said, I texted him, we planned it, it never happened. I couldn't do it.
Why is a man asking you to meet him for romance unless you put out there that you want to be romantic with him?
Mr. Bacon, how are you feeling right this moment?
Man, look, ain't no words.
He doesn't open up, ever. He just, like this, he shuts down.
I love you, Mariah. You hurt me, shorty. I mean, we could have talked.
I mean, we can still talk.
Yeah,
You still
I
can.
see you talking a lot.
They said we're here to fix it. So,
All right.
I'm hurt, Yana.
Ms. Bacon, you're sure this is just talk?
yeah. I'm positive.
Nothing
Just talk.
physical?
No, nothing physical.
Right. Because the messages suggest otherwise. And this court has done further investigation. At this time, we will call licensed polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to the courtroom. Ron, please show Mr. Shull into the courtroom.
Yes, Sean.
How are you, Mr. Shaw?
Great, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good.
Mr. Shull, tell us your qualifications.
I was privileged to spend 30 years with the FBI in Washington, D.C. I eventually became chief of the entire FBI's polygraph program.
And that's why we trust him. There it is.
Right. So, Mr. Shull, Ms. Bacon was asked, have you had physical sexual contact with any of the men while your husband was away? What was her response to that question?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful.
Another question. In the past 3 years, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Mr. Bacon? What was her response?
She said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined she was being deceptive.
Whatever. Y'all just doing too much.
Ms. Bacon?
Man.
Mr. Bacon, what's going through your mind right now?
I really don't know, Yana.
You knew this in your gut. You knew it.
Let us see if we can get your wife to come back in. Ron, would you please escort Ms. Bacon back into the courtroom?
Ms. Bacon,
Yes.
this has been a lot today.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
What would you like to say to your husband?
I mean, I just like to apologize to him. Like, I know it hurts. I didn't mean for any of this, really, but it's wrong. I know it is.
Are you admitting that you had sexual intercourse
No,
since you've been married?
I'm not admitting to it, no.
Ms. Bacon, if you have any chance of reestablishing a healthy relationship with your husband, you have got to tell the truth today. We already know you've done it. You just need to admit it.
I'm not gonna admit to that lie. I'm not, just because I know I didn't do it. I didn't have sex with nobody.
Mr. Bacon, I wish this was the time and place she felt like she could open up to you. I'm hopeful that she will, because marriage is not something you throw away, even when you're going through the valley, and you in the valley.
Yeah, but if she never comes around and admits and owns up to what she did, it's going to be difficult for their marriage to go forward. That's always going to be there. It's going to be nagging at them and nagging at them.
And I agree.
All right. This court has counseling resources to help you get to that point, to help you as you figure out how and whether you're going to move forward. As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a good relationship. Court is adjourned.